Today is Sunday, August 26, 2018. I am heading into my fourth full week of school. I am working on my lesson plan. Little Miss is asleep in the back seat. We're heading down to San Diego for today. I'll show you guys a little bit of what we're doing today. But this week in my class, I'm gonna start working on Read 180 System 44 on the computer. My kids took their reading inventories last week, so I'm gonna get them going on that. And I'm going to start grammar keepers in their journals, which I'm very excited about. And then we're working on our narrative unit officially now. And my goal this week, if I can get all my groupings and everything going right, is that by the end of the week, each kid will have a 100-word memoir to turn in. Hopefully. In case I haven't met you yet, my name is Natalie Priester. I'm a middle school English learner teacher. I also have a class of web. In this vlog, I'm going to share with you what I do in my class every day during the week, and I'm going to share with you mom life with my 17-month-old daughter back there. If you want copies of anything you see me use in class, look down below. There'll be a document down there with a spreadsheet with all of my plans. If there's anything else you're curious about, please leave it in the comments and I will share everything with you. Newari and I met my sister for quick coffee, and of course we ran over to a bookstore and I got this whole stack for $4.50. We are racking up the budget books for my library, and I got, look, that's the first 4 Babysitters Clubs, and I've been looking for Babysitters Club #1, so I'm gonna take it old school with my kids. All right, you have the harvest from our garden? I don't know what it's called, baby. What's it called? Plants? Okay. It is Monday morning. My students this week are working on 100-word memoirs, so that's what we got started on today. We read Click Clack Moo. We did our silent reading. I brought in my new books that I picked up at the thrift store this weekend. In the journal, I had the kids write a list of things that they wanted, and then let me show you what we did. We went over the somebody wanted but so format of storytelling, and we took notes on that. We figured out a somebody wanted but so then chart using the picture book we read this morning, Click Clack Moo. And then I had them do it in partners for a book we did last week. And then I set them up to prepare to write their own based on their wanted thing tomorrow in class. I needed to make groups for them for writing tomorrow, and I just went with some self-assessment. Look. To get ready for tomorrow, you need to tell me how much help you need. If you need me to sit with you and help you fill in the chart, you're totally stuck, sit here, I will help you first. Then, after I meet with that group, I will meet with the next group. This group can maybe fill in their chart, but they need help writing their sentences. On Thursday, I'll meet with groups 3 and 4. 3 thinks they can write it, but they want me to check it to help them make sure it makes sense. 4 is, I got it, I can write the whole thing, I just need you to help me proofread it. In my web class, we did some role playing. We went over how to approach a 7th grader without sounding like a mouse or without intimidating them. It feels so good that I got all the kids logged into Read 180. Forgot how messy it is and we never have enough headphones, but everybody's in minus a few, of course. I need to reading inventory, but instead of making a fancy dinner tonight, we decided to go to the park. Oh, okay, what chips? You got them in your hair. It's in your hair. Silly. Hi, today is Tuesday. Today we started using grammar keepers in my class. My kids did the proof for there they are. I'll show a kid filling it out to show you what it looks like. It is circle day. Today our circle question is, would you rather ride a bike or ride a horse? And we made a little T-chart to help them plan their sentences. Our writing was to work on our 100-word memoirs, and we actually worked, remember yesterday I put the kids' journals into groups? I transferred the journal names up to the board so I could easily glance and put kids in groups. Today I met with my Tuesday groups. The kids were like, I need help right away, and they were able to get through their somebody wanted but so charts. And then I'm like, okay, Thursday you guys are writing on your own, and my other kids were able to do theirs, and then when they see me Thursday, they're going to be proofreading. Also, our book of the day was Home Lovely. It's about a little girl that has to move to a trailer and she plants some seeds. Mr. DeVicente, our EL coordinator, also came in today because he was explaining to my kids that even though they got high Lexile scores, they're not bumping from my class because their SBAC, that's their standardized test scores, were not that high. Say mommy has to leave you to go to yoga? Yeah. We'd rather hang out, but mommy needs to stay sane. And I didn't go to yoga Saturday because we went on a hike, so. She's gonna hike? Hike. We went on a hike. Did you see butterflies? What did the butterflies do? Whoosh, do your butterfly arms. What's a butterfly do? Oh. Drop your bottle. Good morning. It is Wednesday. So I wasn't going to say this on here, but the last couple days, my classroom management has not been as on point. I'm turning on my lights. I spent a lot of time the first 2 weeks like being really precise, like everybody open your notebook right here. Is everybody on the right page, and walking around, and I paid a lot of attention to that. And the last 2 days I like relaxed on that. Then they just got all this chattiness, and so today I'm going to not even do my small group. I am just going to have them work on writing, and I'm gonna walk around to make sure that they know the appropriate noise level when they are working independently or just being able to whisper talk. So hopefully I'll have some better results later. So it's going much better. I'm going slower. I'm doing little steps, and I'm making checkpoints. I moved a few kids' seats to come sit by me, and it is working. Now that I've talked to you all about my behavior stuff, which is doing well, I'm gonna tell you what I did in class today. Our book of the day, I think we're on book 14 by the way, is Leo the Late Bloomer, total classic from when I was little. It was one of my mom's favorites. And we talked about how it's okay if it's taking you longer than other people, because most of you are bilingual anyway, so it might take you longer to bloom in reading. Our grammar keeper for today was the word there, like the here one. I will be doing eyeball tag today. And then we worked on our 100-word memoirs, and I had them like sit and actually write. For web, we did something genius. Chris, my other coordinator across the hall, he has another class of 50 at the same time I do. We just swapped classes and repeated yesterday's lesson, and we're like, this is genius. We should do this all the time. So we're hoping to get our hands on that web curriculum soon, and then we will probably just keep swapping kids back and forth, which means I might actually have 100 kids fourth period. So eyeball tag got a huge thumbs up. I'm off to another meeting. It's every single day after school because the kids get out at 2:25, but our contract doesn't until 3:10. I tried to cut out of my meeting right on time, but look. We're on our way to Orange County right now. We are saying goodbye to Nishanta's cousin Kengo, who was visiting us from Japan for most of the summer. Happy Thursday. This morning, I was in like a funky mood, not in a good mood, but the kids came in, I put a smile on my face. My goodness, I've had like the best day today. Want to hear something awesome? So Vivian's bus has been late like for 2 weeks, and today she came in the door and she said, hey, I already did my reading. I did it on the bus while it was late. Oh, my heart. Our book today is Mean Soup, and we talked about managing emotions and having things to do when you are upset. Our word was there with our for our grammar keepers. One of my classes had to make up the eyeball game, and then we did an example of memoir writing, and the kids are working on their 100-word memoir. We're trying to get to this Read 180 System 44 time, but we didn't have time. Like, we had an earthquake drill this morning because we're in California and we have those all the time. But today is going awesome. In web, we played eyeball tag with my huge, we played 50 kids. The kids just put the furniture back. And then we did a restorative practices game activity called a fishbowl, where someone shares a problem, the other kids give advice, and it went really, really well. And the kids helped clean the whole room. I've had just like so much happiness watching and hanging out with the kids today. We're at a local Community Heroes event. We're in like Elsinore. The holy fire burned up there. Daddy, where are you going? What do you see?
Hanging out. Look at all the horses.
There's horsies, huh, baby? We're with our neighbors. We lost them. Their boy went after one of the sheriffs. Hello, it is Friday. Today is deadline day in my class, which means my kids have to finish turning in their 100-word memoirs. I had them get all set up in Google Classroom, set a timer, put on chill music, and I said, go. And before that, I read Not So Quiet Library to them. It's by the author of the Lemmings book that they love. It's this one. And then we did our silent reading. And their journal was the 222, but mainly it was getting those papers turned in. Also, my kids are totally slaughtering the reading still. I actually had to send a stack of books home with a boy because he's reading so many that he might run out over the weekend. And I had to run back in and said, I'm gonna finish my book, another book for this weekend. So it's amazing. Okay, time to get this class. Ugh. Jesus. Yes. Say hello. Hi. Heading home. I have one more thing. I always think of more things after I get in the car. So my kids all turned in memoirs today. Now, some were a little bit less than 100 words, but every single kid in class hit the turn in button, or did it and didn't hit the turn in button, but everybody turned in a writing assignment, and that has never, ever, ever happened in my teaching career. You guys, I have the most phenomenal group of students right now, and I'm so deeply happy and overjoyed and proud.
So big that by now you must know you have friends to discover wherever you go.
Good morning, it's Saturday. Nuari and I are heading to San Diego for a hair appointment. She's already asleep. Nuari and I stopped at my favorite thrift store shopping place in Poway. Hopefully we'll get some good stuff. Oh, before this we had Thai food for lunch and she enjoyed some fried rice.
Mama.
Yeah? You want me to come? Come where? Please? Please what? Want me to read you a book? You guys, I just asked for my teacher discount and the man slid the books at me and said, take them, honey. No teacher should have to buy books for your classroom. Come back here, I'll take care of you. Oh my God. Wow. Oh, we bought all those books? Do you help me? Give them a hug. Hug the books. Oh, good. Uh-oh. Good morning. It's Sunday morning. We're wrapping up the vlog for the week. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, all of my resources are in the spreadsheet down below. Click them, take them. Everything is free. We'll see you next week. Nuari, say bye. Bye-bye. Oh, yucky. Don't eat that.